Number 32, May. A 6'3" freshman, number 22, Rashawn Allett. A 6'7" junior, number 11, Jaden Jones. And a 6'7" junior, number 5, Jordan Nesbitt. The Cougars are coached by Casey Plattenreef.
Oh, he's getting it now.
Vote.
Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Word of God Christian Holy Rams from Raleigh, North Carolina. A 6'3" sophomore, number 35, Cowboy Key.
Mike.
A 6'3" senior, number 15, Chase Forte. A 6' junior, number 12, BJ Keith. A 6'7" junior, number 5, Saquon Harris. And a 6'10" senior, committed to the University of Michigan, number 14, Isaiah Todd. Holy Rams are coached by Byron Williams.
Welcome back to Game 4 of Session 2. This is the Super Bowl Classic. We have Word of God Christian Academy versus St. Louis Christian Academy. St. Louis will come up with possession from the tip. And that's a steal for Word of God and the slam at the other end for number 5, Saquon Harris. And another stop for Word of God. And the three-point shot is good as well. Number 35, Cowboy King. Jordan Nesbitt bringing up the floor, gives it to Vashon. And the ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Louis Christian. Another bucket for Word of God, this time by number 15, Chase Forte. Score is 8-0. St. Louis Christian unable to get the ball rolling. And a steal for Word of God with another dunk. That's 10 straight points for Word of God. St. Louis Christian not able to get anything going. That'll be a 30-second timeout by St. Louis Christian. And we're back from the timeout. St. Louis Christian with possession of the ball. And a foul is called on number 22. That is Rashawn Allett, picking up his first foul of the game. Pass inside, picked off by St. Louis Christian. Vashon driving up the floor. Ball is tipped out of his hands. Last touch by Word of God. Deep three, no good for St. Louis Christian. Ball goes out of bounds. Word of God now with possession. One of the main players for Word of God is their 6'10" forward. That is Isaiah Todd, committed to Michigan State. Another stop by Word of God. They'll have possession of the ball. Looking to make an offensive play. St. Louis Christian now with possession. Off the turnover by Word of God. Shot inside is no good by Michael Florin. Isaiah Todd for three, can't connect. Ball will go out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch by Word of God. First bucket for St. Louis Christian. Number 11, Jaden Jones, connecting on the long two. And Word of God will connect. And out of bounds is called on St. Louis Christian. Score is 12-2. Just 11.5 minutes left in the first half. And that'll be a foul called on number 52, Michael Florin. St. Louis Christian with their second team foul. And another three-point basket by number 35, Po Boy King. St. Louis Christian with a lot of sloppy possessions. Deep three, no good for Jaden Jones. Three-point shot, no good for Word of God. Putback is off as well. Vashon pushing it up the floor. And that'll be a foul called on Jaden Jones. Offensive foul. And another three-point shot by Po Boy King. Jordan Nesbitt with the pass to Jordan Jones. Can't connect for three. Gets his own rebound. And Nesbitt will drive inside. Tough finish. Isaiah Todd stuffing it home inside off the nice feed. Ball will be called out of bounds. Looks like last touch was by Word of God. Jordan Nesbitt pulling for three. Shot is off target. Floater, no good. Michael Florin has his shot blocked, and he'll draw the foul. Second shot is no good for Michael Florin. Isaiah Todd with the ball driving inside. He can't get the finish. Nice defense by Word of God, able to get possession back. And a foul on the drive. Foul will be on number 10. That is MJ Ocado. First shot is no good for number 15, Chase Forte. And he will try on the second as well. Second shot is good. Jordan Nesbitt with the pass inside to Michael Florin. He'll finish at the rim. And a travel is called on Isaiah Todd. The timeout is called by Word of God. That'll be a 30-second timeout. Score is 21-6. St. Louis Christian trailing by 15. And we're back from the timeout. St. Louis Christian with possession, trailing by 15 with 8 minutes left in the first half.
This way. We're here. Let's go, get right into it.
Jordan Nesbitt driving inside on Isaiah Todd. Double clutch, gets it to fall. Isaiah Todd finds the open man in the corner. Shot no good. Put back by number 35. Jordan Nesbitt able to get the foul called on Isaiah Todd, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good for Jordan Nesbitt.
Box out on the perimeter. Down here. See it, box out. If you see it, box out. Main, box out on the perimeter. Yeah, yeah. Marshall. Make sure you box out on the perimeter. You're sending people hard. We got to box out.
Zion went 2 for 10 in the first half and ended up with 30.
And the second shot is good from Jordan Nesbitt.
31.
Connecting on both.
Jay, get help, Jay. No, Jay, don't chase out there. Don't chase it. Underneath all that.
Oh, the girls, yeah, the girls. I should've known the girls would be-
Inside floater, no good for number 1, Khalil Marshall. Nesbitt with the pass inside to Michael Faloran, and he'll slam it home.
Hey, don't chase out there. Under that.
Shot no good for Word of God. Putback falls by Isaiah Todd. Jordan Nesbitt finds the man in the corner. Shot no good. And that's Jaden Jones finishing the playoff. Boy King with another 3. Turnover by Word of God. Correction, turnover by St. Louis Christian. Word of God now with possession. Po-Boy King is 4 for 4 from 3. Hasn't missed yet.
That boy got a burner on him. He might be a junior.
3-point shot, no good for Word of God. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by St. Louis Christian.
He got a now them Giannis, them is hard. Yeah. He just walking in.
Isaiah Todd with the turnaround jumper, no good. Bashan pushing up the floor. Jordan Nesbitt will finish at the rim.
Jordan Nesbitt.
Marshall with the ball for Word of God. Gives it up to Harris. And Isaiah Todd will drain the 3 over the top of Michael Faloran. Jordan Nesbitt driving inside. Won't get the shot to fall. That'll be a foul called on number 3, Quadre Bullock. That's his second foul of the game. Jordan Nesbitt going to the line to shoot 2. Second shot, no good for Jordan Nesbitt. Drive inside and the finish good by Marshall. Pressure on the inbound pass. Word of God able to force the turnover. They'll have possession now. And that's a travel called on Khalil Marshall.
Timeout, St. Louis Christian.
And that'll be a timeout called by St. Louis Christian. That is a full timeout. Score is 33-17. St. Louis Christian trailing by 16.
That's the James Harden. That's the James Harden.
I mean, I've never seen it in this time, in this gym anyway. It's a walk every time.
You think so?
James Harden walks every time too. Makes me sick. I don't know if he quite did as much as James Harden did. It looked like he.
No, you know, James is blatantly does.
But his hands, it's like, his paws, I don't know. I wasn't watching very close.
I can on my phone. I'll play it for you at halftime.
And we're back from the timeout. St. Louis Christian with possession. Jordan Nesbitt driving up the floor, guarded by Isaiah Todd. And the pass is turned over. Another shot by Po-Boy King. He can't connect. Rebounded by Saquon Harris. And he'll airball the three. Possession will now go to St. Louis Christian. And Jaden Jones will finish with a mid-range two. Po-Boy missing a layup at the other end. Jordan Nesbitt with the rebound. Jaden Jones airballs the three. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Last touch by Word of God. With just 4 minutes left in the first half, score is only 33-19. St. Louis Christian coming off on a slow start to scoring. 10 on the shot clock. Jordan Nesbitt pulling for three, and he'll connect.
Three-point basket, Jordan Nesbitt.
Nice defensive play by St. Louis Christian. Jordan Nesbitt taking it the other way. And he'll finish off the glass, following the block at their own end. Shot inside, no good for Word of God. And Nesbitt will get a block and a foul. Going to the line for Word of God is number 5, Saquon Harris.
Correction, foul is on the floor. Inbound the basketball.
Correction, the foul is on the floor.
It's going to be hard to catch up. It's only one of them. No, it's only one of them. Hey,
Checking into the game for Word of God, number 21, Marion J.
There's no extension cord. Extension cord.
St. Louis Christian with possession. Now only trailing by 9, score 33-24.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pull that one out. I need one for that one.
Nice move, finish inside, no good. Jordan Nesbitt with the putback. Foul called inside. Looks to be on number 22. That is Vashon picking up the foul.
Chris, Marshall beat Tillman. He had 31.
First shot is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by St. Louis Christian. And Word of God will hold on to it. And that's a turnover by Word of God as Jordan Nesbitt will bring it down the floor. Foul on number 21, Omarion J.
Catch 3.
Nesbitt driving inside, kicks it out to Jaden Jones. Deep three, no good. Rebounded by Harris. And a foul called on Jordan Nesbitt. Going up for the shot was number 21. First shot, no good for Omarion J. And he'll miss the second one as well. St. Louis Christian with the rebound, taking it down the floor. Whistle blown on the play. And that looks to be a foul called on number 15, Chase Forte. Jordan Nesbitt going to the line to shoot 2. And the first shot is good for Jordan Nesbitt. Leading his team with 17 points already just in the first half. Team total is 27. And he'll connect on the second shot as well. Isaiah Todd pulling the corner 3 off balance, couldn't get it to fall. Jaden Jones bringing the ball up the floor. Just a minute left in the first half. Score 33-28. St. Louis Christian with a 3, no good. Get their own rebound, put back off as well. And they'll continue to trail by 5. Turnover by Word of God. And there looks to be just a shot clock is off. Now as St. Louis Christian hits the shot, getting the game within 2. And Word of God will answer right back with the 2 of their own. And the last second shot is no good for St. Louis Christian. Final score of the half will be 35-31. We will return after the coach interviews and this break.
Good. You're good. Remember Coach Byron Williams, the Word of God. Coach, you got off to a high start, got off to 10-0, and you let them battle back in. St. Louis Christian's a tough team, so you know they're not going to go away easy. So what's going through your mind right now? You look a little frustrated.
No, not frustrated at all. We didn't let them back in. They fought their way back in the game. Usually when you go up early, you usually wake a team up and they try to get their best push. They did a good job of driving the basketball to the basket, and they got some good looks, hit some shots, and got back in the game.
What are you going to be telling your team in the second half to try to, hold on to this lead and extend it?
Continue to play basketball, man. Just continue to play, break downs, play through it. Just continue to play our brand of basketball, and we'll see what happens in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Good luck in the second half, Coach. Thank you.
My man, thank
Yep.
you.
About 9 minutes, I'll get Coach Casey Altenreith from St. Louis Christian, and we'll get back to the second half. How you feeling after that dub, Coach?
Good. We don't get too many dubs here in Kentucky, so it was good to see. We actually shot the ball well. I think we actually made some free throws, and we did our thing tonight.
All around good team performance?
Yeah, was happy with it. Came out and played much better in the second half. Pushed the ball a little bit. We rebounded well. I mean, that team's, they're going to shoot 43s, so they just throw them up there and hope that they're going to go in. It is what it is. Oh, you're waiting for it. Grind session. My fault, man.
The thing about basketball I love is winning, pretty much. It's my favorite thing. I hate to lose. And second thing I love is just getting better at the game. It's a real fun game to play, and getting better is just a great thing to see. Like, progress for me is just always great to see.
This game of basketball, I love the competitiveness of it. And the challenge I get from it, and I take it real serious because I love the game itself. I don't disrespect it. I respect it a lot, and I work hard at it.
I love basketball because I just been around it all my life. All my parents played it, and I just inherited the love and passion for the game. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, and the competitiveness. You can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere.
I just love basketball ever since I was a kid. My dad played it, and I'm trying to get it from my mom. One thing that inspired me is my family, my city. I do it for them.
The reason why I love basketball is because I'm a very competitive person. That's why I store all my energy. When I'm on the court, I'm at peace. And to be honest, I don't know. I'm just a really competitive person, and I think basketball is where I can put everything at. It's the place where I can put all of my energy and my anger. I wasn't really fortunate, and basketball is where all my abilities and my talents fall into place, and I just feel like that's what keeps me going. That's what I work on. That's my craft, and that's it.
The grind session is a great circuit. Kind of reminds me a lot of AAU, playing against the best players, best talent, night in, night out. And it's something that I love to do because, playing against this type of talent, it only makes you better. I don't want to, come out here and just waste my time and play against some guys who can't play. If I'm going to play, I want to play against the best.
The grind session is a good experience, and it's a lot of competition, and it's a good way for me and my teammates to get noticed. I'm just really trying to show who the best player is, who the best team is, and I'm trying to show that I'm the best player. So
Grind Session is probably, you know, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. I mean, anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable. I mean, for one, it lets you know where your game stand at. You know, going against these top dudes every night, you just got to bring your A game. You know, you can't have no off day. You just got to go hard and, you know, just hold your ground every game.
The Grind Session has been a grind. You know, it's a great tournament. It's a great idea. Whoever thought of it, and you know, it's been tough, but I like it because you know, it really challenges me. And our team has been, you know, a little bit setback. We've been short on a few games because we have a few injuries. But that's the beauty of it, because none of it is easy. None of the games are easy at all. You know, we've been playing against the top guys in the whole American country and Canada. They've been playing against everybody in the U.S. here, and it's been crazy.
Oh yeah, the grind session is pretty competitive, to be honest. The last couple of games I played in grind session has been pretty hard. You know, I really had to like play to my top game, and like no rest, no breaks during the game. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's just really competitive. A lot of great players are in this tournament, and I just really enjoy playing with them, playing against them.
Welcome to the grind. This is the Grind Session.
We're with Coach Casey Alton-Reed, the St. Louis Christian. Coach, you spotted the other team 10 points, then you got down 20-4. It was a rough start to the game, but then your guys got some energy and got to pushing and, you know, got going a little bit. You're only down 4 right now. So tell me what's going through your mind.
Man, we can't slow start coming out of the second half like we did in the first half on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. We got to do a better job on both sides of the basketball executing, man. We got to come out in the second half and try to get a little bit of offense going and continue to get stops on this end. A good team like that, man, it makes it tough when you give them, spot them 16 points, you know what I mean? So it's got to do a better job coming out the second half.
It was tough for y'all to score first, but even though, you know, it was tough for y'all to score first, you're shooting 40% from the field, which isn't bad, you know. So tell me, you know, what the process of that. Tell me what's going through your head as far as offensively. What can y'all do to, you know, get some more points up?
We got to continue to execute, man. Run some offense. We're just not running any offense right now, man. We go through the first action. If we don't get it, everybody starts going rogue. We got to be a little more disciplined than that, and try to do a better job of executing and getting our spots and finding good shots.
We got a special guest today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got Cruz.
Cruz here.
You just say what's up, Cruz? No?
Hopefully he's got an answer.
Good luck in the second half, Coach. Yes, sir. If you haven't tried the barbecue yet, you need to try Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. See the sauce dripping everywhere. It's fire.
Welcome back to the second half of the game. Word of God with possession now. Score 35-31. Word of God leading by 4. Isaiah Todd misses on the shot, able to get their own rebound. And this time the ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Louis Christian. Po' inbounding it.
Sit down, Drew. Sit down, Drew.
Turn around. I wasn't going to stop. Dude, I had sauce.
Hands, high hands, Jaden.
And the three-point shot good for Po' King. Nesbitt moving the ball around. Shot inside is good. And Po' for another 3. That is Po' 6th 3. He's only missed 1. Jaden Jones for 3, shot no good. And Po' open again, hits another one from the exact same spot. And that'll make him 7 for 8. Jordan Nesbitt can't answer back. St. Louis Christian finding the open man. Shot no good. This time rebounded by Isaiah Todd. Drive inside, and the finish is good as a timeout is called by St. Louis Christian. That'll be a 30-second timeout. St. Louis now trailing by 13, scores 46-33. And we'll be back after this short break.
That's probably on the screen.
Back from the timeout, St. Louis Christian inbounding the ball.
Hey, set us high split. High split.
And that'll be a foul called on Harris. Jordan Nesbitt with the pass inside, no good. Back out, and the three-point shot is off. Nesbitt able to get the recovery. And that'll be a foul called on number 14, Isaiah Todd. That's his second foul of the game.
I found that play, so I was looking for you.
Nesbitt shooting 2 from the line, 18 points already. Can't connect on the first one. And he gets the second one to fall. Drive inside by Harris, shot no good. Foul called on the play. That'll be on Jordan Nesbitt. And Nesbitt will have 3 fouls now.
Boy got the dub 5. We got the dub 5 right now. P-O-B-O-I-G-H.
Yes.
First shot is no good for Harris.
Get there.
You looking them up?
Second one off as well. Rebounded by Nesbitt. Nesbitt watching the shot clock, 20 seconds on it. And Jaden wide open for 3, connects on the shot. Isaiah Todd finishing inside off the nice feed. And the steal for Harris. Isaiah Todd recovering. Harris driving inside, and he'll finish. Score now 50-37. That's St. Louis trailing by 13. And that'll be a foul called on the play. Looks to be on number 12. That is Brian Keith.
Number 22, Sean Lett checks back in for St. Louis Christian.
And Jordan Nesbitt will pull a 3 from the corner. Not good at the fall. Poboy with the pass down the court. Shot inside, no good for Word of God. St. Louis Christian going the other way. Jordan Nesbitt flicking up the shot, can't get it to fall. And another steal for St. Louis Christian as Word of God will go the other way. And Jaden Jones for 3, rims off. Tip in is good.
Solid, be solid. Here it comes, be solid.
Harris guarded by Nesbitt. Shot won't fall. Jaden can't connect on the 3. And a timeout is called by St. Louis Christian. With the score 50-49, 11-point lead for Word of God.
He said give me one anyway. That's what he was saying the whole time.
Word of God.
We got 2. No, yeah.
I got it all.
St. Louis Christian bring the ball up the floor after Word of God scores.
Hey, that was some bull.
And the 3-point shot is good for number 32. That is Mayan Main.
They just inbounded the ball.
Drive inside, shot no good for Word of God. And And a nice finish. Both teams playing very good basketball right now. Not being selfish, moving the ball around. And that'll be a foul on number 24. Going to the line for Word of God is Khalil Marshall.
Stop that. Stop.
He's going to shoot 2 free throws.
What are you talking about? Oh, the shoes? Yeah. In the interview. Because Word of God's coach got him.
Marshall able to get his own rebound. Nice feed to Isaiah Todd. Let him go to work. And he's able to finish at the rim. Jaden Jones driving inside, floater off. Vashon will pick off the pass intended for Isaiah Todd. And he'll feed it to Jaden Jones, finishing at the rim. That's 15 points for Jaden. Score now 46-54. That's just an 8-point lead now for Word of God. And we're back from the timeout. Word of God with possession of the ball. That'll be Khalil Marshall bringing it up the floor.
Down it, down it, down it!
Isaiah Todd with the post moves inside, gets to the rim. Jordan Nesbitt pulling up for a jumper, can't connect. And the finish at the other end is good by Chase Forte. He's got 8 points in the game. Vashon will draw the foul on Po'boy.
Yeah, always.
Vashon only a freshman this year. Playing much smarter than his years. Driving inside, floater over Isaiah Todd, and he'll get the foul.
both of them probably going to be top 50 in their
First shot is good for Vashon. And he connects on the second one as well.
Oh, boy.
Isaiah Todd driving inside, strong finish.
Count the basket, Isaiah.
And they'll count the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot the extra point as well. Foul is on number 32. That is Mayan Main. That's his first foul of the game. Todd unable to connect on the extra point. And Jordan Nesbitt will bring it down the floor for St. Louis Christian. Already 19 points, leading his team right now. And that's a turnover by St. Louis Christian. Isaiah Todd with a strong finish inside on Mayan Main. And he'll get it to fall, drawing the foul in the process.
Checking back into the game for St. Louis Christian, number 52, Michael Flay. And number 10, MJ.
Checking into the game for St. Louis Christian is Michael Faloran for Mayan Main. And number 10, MJ Akato for Vashon. Todd connects on the extra point, converting on the three-point play.
Get mad at him.
And that'll be another foul.
What?
As Jordan Nesbitt went up for the shot. Foul is on number 35. That is Po'boy King. Po'boy shooting extremely well this game. 7 for 8 from the field. Only a sophomore. Nesbitt connects on the second shot as well. That gives him 21. St. Louis Christian now with 50 points. Still trailing by 13. And Isaiah Todd with the turnaround jumper. Foul called on the play. That'll be on number 1, Khalil Marshall. That is number 24 for St. Louis Christian, now shooting the bonus. Second shot, no good. And the putback will fall for Jaden Jones. Marshall driving inside, finishes at the rim, looking for the foul, and he won't get it. Jaden Jones pulling for a three. It'll bounce in off the ribbon backboard. A little bit of a shooter's roll there. Marshall with the floater inside. Can't get the shot to fall. somehow gets his own rebound. And Po'boy for three. Shot goes in. And Michael Falorn is on the ground.
Oh, we got blood.
That's the second time he's cleared off with that one. Second time.
Ralph. Yeah. Mouth or nose?
That's the second time he cleared off with that forearm to catch that ball.
Bro, he elbowed the shit out of his old plate.
Hey, Scott, let me see that.
Foul is slicing into the bench. St. Louis Christian.
Oh, he just got an elbow from Isaiah. It's a tough elbow to take. Po'boy is, whoa, he's a sophomore. 7 for 8 from the three. Isaiah gonna be mad when he don't get player of the game.
And there looks to be a technical foul called on one of the assistant coaches for St. Louis Christian. And Po'boy will go to the line to shoot the technical free throws.
Wow, I would too. I would too after he just got elbowed.
He'll connect on the first one.
Probably would have had to throw me out. Zion had 31. Tim had him there by 5.5.
Great, bro. Everybody they play. Everybody. They can't hold the lead.
He was 2 for 10 first half.
I'm telling you, bro, it take a minute to get warmed up and tell.
That's exactly what he said, but he said, I hate playing in my game. It's just going to take me a minute to get hot. That's what he said earlier.
Second shot was no good for Po'boy. And Word of God will now have possession. Finish inside, no good. Tip in by Po'boy. St. Louis Christian able to save possession of the ball. Three-point shot, no good. Jordan Nesbitt with the rebound. Puts one up of his own. It's off, and Okada will slam it home on the putback dunk. Po'boy with the moving shot off the glass, can't get it to fall. And Jordan Nesbitt will put the ball home on the slam. Perfectly timed that jump to catch the rebound and slam it home. That's now 23 points for Jordan Nesbitt and 20 points for Jaden Jones. Score is 73-60 as a timeout has been called. Still trailing by 13 for St. Louis Christian.
Who said he's been watching for ref? 14.
You guys can take us to the back.
I was watching the video with him, and Jordan said, "Let me see it."
I showed the rest of the video.
He come up leaned over with me on the video. You gotta yell at him. Yeah, Jordan got it. Because he came when we see that replay, and I was like, okay, and the ref said, you can't watch that. He said, you should have seen it the first time. And he's like, no.
He said you can't watch that? So why did they come to me asking me to watch replays?
So Jordan was like, you should have watched it, you should have listened.
And we're back from the timeout. Word of God will have possession as Khalil Marshall brings it up the floor. Marshall driving inside, off the glass. Shot will fall and the foul. Foul is on Vashon. And Marshall will go to the line to shoot the extra point. And Marshall connects on the free throw. Jaden Jones pulling up for three, can't get it to fall. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Word of God. And Jaden Jones for a deep three. That's 23 for him. And another foul on Vashon. That is his fourth foul, team sixth. Marshall outside pulling for three. Shot is short. Nesbitt with the rebound. Jaden Jones for a floater, no good. And he'll put it in off the rebound. Nice effort staying with his shot. And that'll be a foul called on Jordan Nesbitt, as Todd will go to the line to shoot two.
That foul will put Word of God in the bonus. Isaiah Todd at the line.
Second shot is no good for Todd. Able to connect on the first. Jaden Jones pulling up for three, can't get it to fall. And that'll be a jump ball for Isaiah Todd. Ball will stay with St. Louis Christian. Tough finish inside for Jordan Nesbitt. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Po'boy. Turnaround jumper off for Isaiah Todd. Vashon bringing it up the floor. Loses it. And Word of God will now have possession. Harris slowing the play down.
That's a carry.
And a timeout is called by Word of God. That is a 30-second timeout. Score 77-65. We will return after this break. And we're back from the timeout. Word of God with possession of the ball. Just under 3 minutes left in the game. Score 77-65. St. Louis Christian down by 12. Skip past the Po' Boy driving inside and finishes at the rim as the buzzer sounds. Barely beating the shot clock on that play. Jordan Nesbitt with a tough finish inside. Looked a little unnecessary. He'll draw the foul and will go to the line to shoot two.
Jordan Nesbitt at the line. He will shoot two.
Their shot is good for Nesbitt. And the second shot will fall as well. Both Nesbitt and Jaden tied with 25 points for their team. Drive inside by number 15, Chase Forte. Gets blocked by the rim. Okada holds on to the ball for St. Louis Christian, gives it up to Nesbitt. Shot no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Word of God. Vashon with the ball. St. Louis Christian gives it to Okada. He'll pull up for a mid-range jumper. Shot won't fall. And it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Louis Christian. Drive inside by Forte, and he'll draw the foul on number 10. That is MJ Okada. Forte will go to the line to shoot two now. Score 79-67 with a minute and a half left in the game. And he connects on the first shot. Making the score now 80 for Word of God. And the second shot falls as well for Forte.
Big facts.
Jordan Nesbitt driving inside, looking for the foul. Won't get the shot to fall.
Push, push, push!
And that's Word of God with a miss inside. Aggressive plays all around right now as Jordan Nesbitt will slam it home. Marshall driving inside, puts up a shot, and will get the foul. Foul's on number 22, Vashon.
He shot 80% from the field. Oh boy. He was 8 for 10, 3, 4 for 5. He was. That's probably one of the most efficient games we've seen.
Second shot, no good for Marshall. Rebounded by Forte. Running the clock down. He gets inside and he'll finish. Nesbitt bringing the ball up the floor. 25 on the shot clock. 30 on the game. And the shot inside is good for Jaden Jones. Shot clock is now off. Game clock just at 20 as Poboy will drive inside. He's fouled by Jaden Jones. Poboy going to the line to shoot 2 as they're now in the double bonus. He connects on the first one. And he hits the second one as well. Vashon banks it in off the glass. 6 on the clock. And that looks to be game. Final score, 85 to 73. Word of God coming away with the win. Stay tuned for our player of the game interview and our final game. It'll be Dream City versus Tennessee Prep.
I think Jalen's got one already, doesn't he? Yeah. Got the 2 for Tennessee. I wasn't gonna say that.
You're good.
$35 points, 8 rebounds, 8 of 10 from 3, 4 of 5 from inside the arc. 80% shooting today. You always that efficient?
Yes, when I feel hot, I just keep shooting. Sure.
Yeah. Clip was loaded tonight, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Got a burn on you, right?
Yeah,
super athletic. You got something to say, my boy?
Hey, my boy probably the best shooter out here right now. In the state, in the country, wherever, you feel me? My boy knocking it down, you give it to him. 80%, that's great.
One thing that I want to mention right now is that when you see Poboy play, you wouldn't think that this man is class of 22, just a sophomore right now. You got your ceiling is through the roof, man, right now. So just tell me how it felt to play like that.
It's just a blessing, man. Coaches got me out here playing on this this type of game, national schedule. Just blessed to be playing here.
How you feel about your team performance this game?
It's
Isaiah
good.
had a really good game too. He put up 25 points at least.
Yeah.
So
we all played good, played as a team, we rebound good, defense, we did good all on.
Congratulations on player of the game. Good luck the rest of the season, bro. Last game of the night here between Tennessee Prep and Dream City Christian. We'll see who can get it going.